be like them when you just could be you? Why be like them when you just could be you? You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. Be you, be you, be you, be you. You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. Why be like them when you just could be you?
And welcome to another episode of the BU Podcast. This is Tanya Harris, and I am your host. Today's guest is Mr. Tyre Parker Flax. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, in yourself.
I'm good, thank you. So, Mr. Tyre, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what is it that you do?
Well, what I do now, I'm a home-based cook, and we're in the process of opening our own restaurant here at the University of Memphis.
Okay, great. How long have you been cooking?
I'd probably say over 25 years.
Okay. So what is your most requested thing to cook?
Right now, the most requested things to cook is the pizza.
Okay.
We've been selling a lot of pizzas. They loving the meat lovers and the supreme. And we also have a special pizza, what we call the Roberta soul, which is named after my mom. So the pizza is one of the highest rated things right now that's being requested.
Okay, because that's one of my number one requested. So what started you in making the pizza?
Well, I got a cousin named Marcia, and she loved to eat pizza. And she always be saying, I bet if you make this pizza right here, it's going to taste better than everybody else's pizza. Mm-hmm. Well, she put me to the test, and I did it, and Lord knows, they say it tastes just about better than everybody here in Memphis right now. So.
All right. Okay, okay, so what is your favorite food to cook?
My favorite food to cook, I would say candy yams. I love candy yams, and something I grew up on, and it goes well with just about every dish that I cook.
Okay. So now, what is your most requested thing to cook?
The most requested thing I get a lot to cook is chitterlings and oxtails.
Okay. All right. That's that soul food for you right there.
Soul food.
Okay. Who is that one entrepreneur that you would say is your greatest example or inspiration?
I would not just say one, but it was just my mom and her sisters. I always been raised up around them. They were strong Black women. Mm-hmm. They was always working on their own thing. My Aunt Callie, she had restaurants and clubs. My mom, she was home-based, selling food. So they always gave me inspiration to be an entrepreneur and be able to step out on my own.
Okay, great. Okay. So I can't imagine a day without Pinterest. What top three sites or apps that you can't imagine your day without?
I would have to say Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Okay. All right. So I hear pizza is one of the hardest. Well, the pizza dough is one of the hardest things to make. Is there a secret to making that dough, or would you like to share your secret?
Well, I couldn't share my secret, but I mean, the dough, you got to take your time with the dough. Mm-hmm. Make sure, they got the right amount of yeast in there, and then, you let it rise and let it sit. So it's just perfect enough to get ready to roll it out and put that sauce on it.
Okay. All righty then. Secret sauce too, right? Okay. All right. So share some of your failures, some of your best lessons that you learned. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be failures. It could be something you did and you'd be like, oh, can't do that no more.
Okay. Being able to step out on my own, I have seen a lot of failures with this last 4 years, and then the pandemic that's going on and trying to open up a restaurant. I have learned a whole lot. Dealing with different people and working with people. I have learned so much in this past couple of years. Working with food.
Okay. What would you tell someone that wants to start out on doing their own business?
stay true to it.
Okay.
Don't give up. Love what you do and see it to the end. And keep God first in everything that you do.
Okay. Thank you. So, is there any tips or final thoughts you'd like to share?
Well, we are so geared up now. We're opening Roberta Soul, which is a restaurant that I named after my mom, Roberta.
Okay.
And we should be opening. We're going for like the next 3 weeks. We should be getting ready to open. So I just want you guys just look out for that, the grand opening of Roberta Soul.
Okay, great. So how can we find you? Any social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram? What are your social media handles?
It's Facebook, Tyre Parker Flax on Facebook, and also Roberta Soul on Facebook.
Roberta Soul on Facebook and Tyre Parker.
Tyre Parker Flax on
Tyre
Facebook.
Parker Flax on Facebook. Okay. Well, it has been wonderful. Do you have any events or any specials going on right now?
Well, we do have tonight what we're going to do in honor of the University of Memphis winning the NIT championship. We will have a 10-piece special all this week on our wings. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. Well, don't forget to check out Mr. Tyre Parker Flax. I'm going to check out that good pizza. Do you do it meat lovers?
Yes, we do it meat lovers.
Can't wait to try. All right. Thanks again. Thank you for being on the show. And as always, I salute your business.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.